What's poppin', Succ gang? So today is the video where I'm gonna tell you all the details about my family's water heater, my dad's brain cancer, and all that stuff, So I actually don't have a script or anything, so this might be a little bit of me rambling and maybe not exactly hitting the point as fast as you would like me to, but I felt that it would probably be a bit better if I didn't have it scripted and I just talk to you guys. Plus I don't know. Anyways, I know this is the first video where I'm normally talking. Sorry everybody who was expecting this to be in ASMR mode and now your eardrums are bleeding. I apologize. So here are the details on the stuff going on with my family. First of all, thank you guys so much for helping me reach the goal, like the donation goal. Honestly, after I think 3 days after posting the video where I announced that I needed your guys' help, you guys got me to my goal. Like, what? Okay. So just thank you. Thank you so much. Honestly, like, this wouldn't be possible without you guys. I wouldn't have been able to do this with my family, for my family, without you guys. Like, honestly, like, I cannot express my gratitude. Is that the word? I think that's the word. I think that's what I'm looking for. It's really hard for me to express how much it really means to me because, here's the backgrounds on everything. So, video I posted, I stated that my family's water heater exploded. So the deal with that is, first of all, it created a whole bunch of water damage. Like, it ruins the floor beneath it because our water heater was on the second floor of our house. So the water, like, it seeped down through the floor, obviously, because that's how water works. And it ruined the entire floor beneath it. And it ruined the whole living room ceiling. So that has to come out. But all of that was covered by insurance. I know. Yeah, all of that was covered except the water heater. So that was the dealio. Basically, insurance covers everything but the water heater. And sadly, because of my family's financial position, they could not afford to have a water heater immediately. We couldn't just, my family sadly doesn't have like a big savings pile because my father was diagnosed with brain cancer in 2015. Yes, I know that's a while ago, but it still is something that really, really heavily affected my family because after my dad had gotten brain cancer, obviously, like, all of the bills to come with that was super duper expensive. Super expensive. American healthcare, So my family not having the best insurance, just like, what else are we gonna do? Just tell my dad to die? Like, no. So obviously we had to pay the hospital bills and everything like that, So it really set my family back. So here's like the full story about my dad's brain cancer, because I know that a lot of you had questions about, is my dad okay? What has happened? And I actually left a comment on the video where I announced it. It's the one with, I'm wearing pink hair. Yes, all of my videos I wear wigs. It's the video where I have pink hair. It's vigorous ear eating. So that one, I'll probably wrong way, probably put it right here and be like, yeah, this one. So details behind my dad's cancer. So in October of 2015, my dad had a seizure at work. And this was the first seizure he's ever had in his entire life. Obviously, he was rushed to the hospital and they did a CAT scan because it's like, why did this man have a seizure? I don't know. Let us look at his brain. That's where you look when somebody has a seizure. So they looked into his brain and they found this. I know. So it was a tumor near the center cortex of his brain, the size of a golf ball. Golf ball. golf ball. So within the month of October, my dad was scheduled for surgery. I think it actually happened on like November 1st because they actually allowed him to come home and spend Halloween with us because to my family that's a very big holiday. So on November something around there, my dad had his brain surgery, and due to the position of the tumor, which like right near the middle of your brain, and there's like, if you don't know how your brain works, near the center part is where a lot of things connect, and if you hurt that, it makes you kind of like a vegetable. So yeah. So they can only remove so much of the tumor. So I think they left like maybe the size of a penny or something, but they removed a good majority of the tumor. Afterwards, my dad had to do chemotherapy for many months. I think in total it was actually around 3.5 years. I'm pretty positive. Because early 2019 or was it early 2019? I think it was early 2018 where my dad reached out to me and told me that they are no longer requiring chemotherapy because there was a study done with the same sort of brain cancer that he had, where they compared somebody who stayed on chemo for an extra 6 months and somebody who didn't. So the results were ultimately the same, and because my family is not very well off, we decided to do the no chemotherapy. So instead, he goes in for regular CAT scans now, and he'll have to do that for the rest of his life, obviously, because who knows if or when it'll ever regrow. I'm sorry, my tongue is like, it twists a lot. So yeah, that's the deal with my dad's cancer. So he is no longer like clinically having to go in for like chemotherapy, or like he's no longer like, like real sick. Obviously that's still something that like my family has to deal with, and like medical bills don't just go away, because like what made it harder for my family is I believe in like a few years after my dad's cancer. So I believe 2018, my dad ended up getting fired, and like due to certain reasons. So that really pushed my family back financially, and we got really close to losing our home, and it was just a really bad time, and we're still recovering because obviously like all of this happened late 2018, like winter of 2018, and my dad wasn't able to find another job until spring 2019, and it really pushed my family back financially, and they virtually have no more savings, which is why I needed to ask for your guys' help for the water heater. And the reason why I want to explain all of this to you guys is because I had a few comments where people were like, oh, she's lying, like her dad doesn't have cancer, oh, she just wants money, don't donate to her, she's gonna take her money and run. Like, I got a lot of those comments, and there has obviously been situations on YouTube where people lie about trying to raise money for certain like charities or different funds and stuff that they need, and then they just end up taking the money and being like, oh, I got your money, So I really don't want any of that to be connected to me, for any of you to question the legitimacy of the situation, and that's why I've got, boom, video evidence. Okay, so I asked my mother for videos updating on the water heater situation because you guys deserve to keep updated with that, because you guys helped me give them a new one. And for those asking, no, I do not live with my family anymore, but they mean a lot to me. So although I'm not directly affected by the fact that they don't have any hot water, it still affects me because they're my family and they're suffering, and You know, I want to, even though I'm not there with them anymore, I still want to be able to help them because, I mean, like, I wouldn't be in this world without my mama and dada, you know? So, I just, yeah, hopefully you understand that. You know, like, I don't know if anybody's going to be like, oh, that's shady. She didn't tell us that she wasn't living with them. I'm pretty sure I did state in, like, the bio of the video that I don't live with them. I could be wrong. If I didn't, I'm really sorry. So I don't actually live with them currently. I am living on my own. But they're my family. They mean a lot to me. Anyways, videos. So, first video, it's the damage, you know. And I also cut some of this up because my mother has shaky hands and a bad mouth, and YouTube doesn't like that. So I'm just gonna cut it up also to keep the privacy of my parents, because my mom is just like carelessly showing the house and I'm like, Mom, what are you doing? Just zone in on the things that we need. And she's like, oh my God, like look at the house. I'm like, Mom. So that's why I cut it up. And yeah, so damages, and then the reinstallation of the water heater. You know, like there's the new one, there's everything good. So I will actually put all of the dates below the videos if you haven't noticed already. Again, I have no script, I'm just talking, and then future me is gonna edit this and just make it work. And also, I shall include the day that this is recorded. Cool. Why am I including the day that this is recorded? Because anything can change at the drop of the hat, you know? Like, this water heater created a lot of damage, and the floor under the water heater also is damaged. So who knows, man? What if I get a call from my mom at 3 in the morning like, oh my God, 𝗦𝗢, the water heater broke through the freaking floor, you know? Like, who knows? I don't know. Just the whole house is falling apart. We've been having struggles with the house for forever, and my family honestly just needs to move out of that place. But again, you know, like, they ain't got no funds saved up, which is why I had to help them with the water heater. So yeah, that's all. I'm pretty sure I covered everything that I wanted to tell you guys, update you guys, and if anything changes in the future, obviously there's gonna be another video like this where I'm like, here's pictures, here's this, here's that, you know? So yeah, that's about it. I really hope this cleared up any questions. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask down below, because, you know, I'm okay with answering questions. And yeah, I think that's about it. Sorry if you heard any background noise or car noises or anything during this video, or like, you know, the room's super echoey, okay? I don't have padded walls. I don't have the full setup still. I do ASMR. I'm not prepared for the echoiness of the room, because all the time I'm just like, see, you couldn't even hear me. I'm that far away from the microphone this time. Okay, so that's all. Sorry that today there's no ASMR video. I'm gonna go and like record some for you guys. And yeah, just thank you so much, Succ gang, for helping me reach my goal. And thank you for getting us to like, we're nearly at 45,000 already. And I'm just like, what? Like, I don't know. It's still like hard for me to wrap my head around, but I'm starting to like notice and recognize more of your guys' names. I'm starting to notice who comes around so much, and I'm just like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Just thank you for the love. Thank you for being here. Hopefully we can start like branching out more, because I have had a few people ask if video games would come onto the channel, and I would like to do that. But I'm still getting the hang of editing, because I do that myself. So we'll see how that happens. And okay, I think I'm just blabbing at this point, but okay, again, thank you so much for your help. I wouldn't have been able to do this without you. And thank you so much for continuing to grow. Thank you for being kind to me. Thank you for being kind to others. All of this is amazing, and I'm just, I don't know, I'm blown away so far, and I still, like, I don't have any intentions of leaving you guys any soon, so let's keep on growing, I guess. That's all. I love you, Succ gang. Thank you so much. I'll probably leave like a comment that's pinned with extra details that I probably forgot, which I probably did forget some things, or like if there's any more questions asked in the like comments, I'll probably like be like a frequently asked questions thing, and then you can just open that and be like, ah, there's the answer, or ah, that's what I wanted to know, you know? Okay, that's all. Thank you so much for being you, for being a part of the Succ gang. I will see you all another day.